Okay, this is awkward because, I mean, this is pretty awkward. I have to remember to tell you guys what I'm doing. Let's do some makeup and let's just pretend that nothing ever happened. Well, nothing did ever happen. Okay. I randomly cut my hair during lockdown 1.0 and I'm waiting for it to grow back now. So I'm going to be taking the Livetinted Huestick in Origin. This is the red shade. And I'm going to apply it around my mouth. And then my under eyes. I just like leaving it there like that and just going on with my foundation. I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation in the shade 450C. And this is basically like the perfect shade for my skin. So I'm going to take a pump and a pump and maybe a pump here. I'm just taking my Real Techniques buffing brush and I'm just going to buff it in. I swirled it at first and now I'm just like using the brush to pat it. Yo, what is up with my hair? How glowy is that? Where I've got the corrector, I'm just pressing it in again. I'm not dragging it as much. I don't think I've ever had a foundation this close to my skin tone. If you're like an NC45, NC46, this would be a nice colour for you. I'm an NC46. I don't tend to put foundation on my nose or my forehead because I just feel like they don't need the coverage. So whatever's left on my brush I usually just swipe onto my forehead because my forehead's very big and I don't want it to get lonely. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Fast Base foundation stick. This is actually a foundation stick in the shade F14. Just use it to just help give my face a little bit of definition and warmth. I like to apply it on my forehead like so. I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush and I'm just gonna lightly buff this out and up. So I'm going on the line and then just pulling up. If you're still subscribed to my channel, I just want to say you're a real one. Where would we all be without Real Technique brushes? I can't think. Blending this. And to my forehead, just to add a bit of colour because I haven't got anything on it right now. I just pinch my brush and I run it down the side. All of a sudden, it's 2020, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? If this makes it on to YouTube, just a big fat lol. I have gotten so used to doing just Instagram videos and content for my page that I'm just used to that now. And it's so weird for me to talk to the camera. I'm now going to take the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. If you know me, you know I like a light concealer. This is honestly the best sponge I have ever used in my life. It's not a beauty blender, it's from the store and Under Stories. They have their own like makeup range and their sponges are honestly the best. It's quite big because look, it's only a little bit smaller than my forehead. Slowly blending it out. So the reason why I do concealer after I cream bronze is just to help clean up where I've blended my bronzer too high. So when it comes to blush, I do like to use cream and liquids as well. I'm going to take the same corrector that I used, which was this red one called Origin, and I'm going to use it on my cheeks. That's where I usually apply my blush. I like it kind of like that. These are multi-purpose hue sticks, so you can literally use them to correct your skin, to use on your eyes, on your cheeks, on your lips. I'm going to take my same foundation brush and just press it into the skin. I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent loose setting powder in translucent honey. I like to apply my powder with a damp sponge as well. I focus it literally where I started applying my concealer, so here. Look at the difference though, like, so for my bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. This is so big that this is going to last me forever. I love this brush so much. I got this in Sally's and it's from a brand called Face Secrets and it's the Face Definer brush. Yeah, I got it from Sally's, I love it. So the way I apply my bronzer is I literally just like to keep it around the edges of my face, especially if I want the blush to really stand out. I'm just going to focus the bronzer here, just at the back of my cheekbone. Can you see that? It's really nice. And then into the hairline. Honestly feels so weird to be talking to the camera because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I'm just doing my makeup I do talk to myself. So yeah, I'm just keeping this to the edges of my face. The blush that I'm going to be taking is from NARS and it's called Exhibit A. It's a beautiful, beautiful reddy orange and it's matte. I love a matte blush. This is so cute. This is the Real Techniques mini multitask brush. Just using it to set that red cream stick. You might not like your blush as strong as I do, so you don't have to go as heavy-handed. I'm just taking a Real Techniques setting brush. I love this for highlighter. I'm just taking a Real Techniques setting brush and I'm just getting a little bit onto the brush, and I like to pack my highlighter on around this area and then slowly blend on it. I've just realised I don't have any lip balm on. I'm just going to take the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in Turbo. It's like a nice red colour. Got a tint. Today I'm just going to add my Glossier Boy Brow Mascara tint. This is in the shade Black. Just using it to fill in any of my gaps. So I don't really know what I'm doing with the eyes, but I just want to keep it very, very simple. Probably like 1 or 2 colours. I usually use eye bases when I'm doing a really bright or bold look. If I'm doing something a bit more toned down with like my neutrals and my browns and stuff like that, I just use my eyelid as my base because my eyelid's already kind of pigmented, and also eyeshadow doesn't really crease on me. I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Rich Nudes Obsessions palette. I'm just going to take this colour over here. I'm just taking a blank canvas E25 brush and I'm just going to press it onto the eyelids like so. I love Huda's smaller palettes more than her bigger palettes. I just prefer the pigment. I don't know what it is, but these do it for me. So I just pack it on and then use the same brush to just blend it like so. I like to blend it into the front of my brow as well. This is like a really quick, easy, natural look for me. I only blend the front part of the eye into my brow, not all of it. Just like this bit. Oh my god, my hair. Itching me. And then soft circular motion to get a nice soft blend. I'm now going to take a MAC 217 brush. These are the original brushes. Now they're synthetic. These are the original ones. I treasure them with my life. You will not find these again. I'm now going to take this dark chocolatey brown colour and I'm going to slowly buff it into the outer corner. I'm using barely any pressure. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. So I'm taking the first brush back and I'm just going to make sure that the edges are blended out. I think I do need to smoke out my lower lash a bit. I'm just going to take the first colour on an e.l.f. eyeliner brush. These are so old. These I literally got when I was at uni like 10 years ago, so I don't know why I still got them, but I do. Just really softly. I feel like I'm not talking, but I'm just feeling a bit nervous about being back here, you know. Like I'm on a date. Actually saying that, not really like that on dates, but anyway, moving on. I'm just going to take my MAC Kohl pencil in Feline. I want a bit of black inside the eyes. I've been really into putting pencil inside my waterline. I never used to do it because it irritates my eye. It still irritates my eye. My eye's going to start watering and go red now. I just got very sensitive eyes, so I usually avoid doing this. But I tell you what, it does complete a look, doesn't it? So the mascara that I'm going to use is one of my absolute favourites. I've only got the travel size, but I want to get the full size. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. Okay, this is not as wet as it used to be because it's kind of old now. It's dry, but it still does amazing things. Guys, that's one coat. I love this mascara, guys. Highly recommend. Wow. It literally gets every single lash. I think it's because it's a flat brush. It's like flat. Can you see? It's like flat, it's like that, and then it's like that. I apply it literally like this. All it has to do is touch your lash and then it grabs it. I'm going to take CORK lip pencil from MAC and just take it under the edge of my lip. I just like it when my cupid bow's rounded. For the lips, I'm going to go in with the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in Slow Ride. I love this colour. So this is going to set matte, last so long. So I don't know what to call this look because I didn't really know what I was doing. I would class this as my everyday natural makeup look. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I forgot everything. Also follow me on Instagram because I am always on there, okay? If you don't know, get to know. Bye!